This morning on DC News Now, we're talking about the cloud cover out there this morning. Later on today, we could be seeing a few passing showers, so don't forget the rain gear. As you're stepping out the door this morning, I have all the latest details. Look ahead towards the rest at 7 Day coming up. Also coming up this morning, friends and family remembering the life of a 17-year-old father who was shot and killed by police. What they're saying about the shooting.
Plus, dramatic video capturing a tornado ripping through a Mississippi neighborhood, killing more than 20 people. The recovery efforts underway as rescuers search through rubble.
And we are learning more about a massive explosion at a chocolate factory in Pennsylvania. What's next in the recovery?
The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
All right, coming up at 6 o'clock on this Monday morning. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. I'm Corey James.
Good morning. I'm Tanaya Wright. We're going to start you off with a live look outside this morning from the Tidal Basin. A lot of people going to be heading down there today like they were yesterday. But Jackie, if they do head down there, they need to bring the rain gear. Yeah, bring the rain gear just in case. We'll be seeing a few showers sliding by, but we're not tracking a complete washout by any means. But again, we'll be seeing a few of those passing showers. But satellite radar out there this morning. We're not tracking the rain showers just yet. We are tracking the cloud cover. Those clouds continuing to build in at this hour. But a wider view at the radar, we are tracking this system down towards our south and west. Also seeing a batch of rain back out towards the Midwest. And notice that cold front across the deep south. That will be producing a chance for some more severe weather across parts of Mississippi as well as parts of Georgia later on today. But closer to home, relatively quiet in comparison to that. We're seeing those temperatures into the 40s for much of the area right now. A few colder spots, that's including Frederick as well as Winchester and Luray. We're starting off in the 30s, but we're upper 40s right now in the district. We're trying to plan out the rest of your Monday. Looks like a few rain showers will be sliding by about 11 a.m. and still a few of those right around 3 p.m. as well. I'll go through the latest timing with the latest model update coming up in my full weather forecast. But right now I do want to toss it over to Shanika with the latest on the roadways. How's traffic right now?
All right, well, we're in the area where this crash was in Northern Virginia, 95 heading northbound, right near Prince William Parkway. You're looking pretty green. Watch for delays, though, on Jeff Davis Highway. It looks a bit slow if you're heading northbound as well. Ox Road heading south right near Lee Chapel Road, not too far off of 95. Watch for another crash. But if you're looking at the Beltway overall, you're looking good. The Mixing Bowl in Northern Virginia, no problem, 66 east and west. But again, top side, lower side over the American Legion Bridge in Woodrow Wilson, all very clear. Just watch for some delays on DC 295.
All right, Shanika, thank you. And your Know and Go headlines this morning. Friends and family of Delano Martin speaking out after he was shot and killed by U.S. Park Police last week. Yesterday, his loved ones held a vigil for the 17-year-old. Our Lex Wars has more details from the family coming up in a few minutes.
And officials in Virginia condemned the Key Bridge Marriott in Arlington this weekend. The county says that they removed a group of people experiencing homelessness from the building. Officials say they are working to make sure the people who were kicked out have a place to go.
And storms rode across the southeast over the weekend, bringing devastating tornadoes and hail. This is footage from Rolling Fork, Mississippi, where a deadly tornado leveled the entire town. Relief efforts are underway. So far, 25 people have been killed.
And officials in Pennsylvania investigating after a massive explosion over the weekend at a chocolate factory. Now, this happened on Saturday in West Reading. Officials say 7 people died, 8 others were injured. The cause of this blast is still under investigation. All right, 6:02 now. Montgomery County Police are investigating a deadly shooting in Silver Spring. This happened late last night at an apartment building on Treetop Lane just off of Columbia Pike. Police say that is where they found a man dead with gunshot wounds. Now, at this point, it's not clear what led up to that shooting, but police say they are investigating. And in Virginia, a man is injured after a shooting on Dumfries Road in Prince William County. Police say this happened just before 6:30 last night. Now, we do not know the victim's condition or if police have made any arrest.
An 18-year-old man is in jail this morning for allegedly shooting and killing a 20-year-old in Fairfax County, Virginia. Fairfax County police say it happened inside an apartment building near Vieira Lane in Oakton Saturday morning. According to investigators, the victim, Javier Gomez, was found lying on the floor with a gunshot wound. Investigators say a family member was sleeping when they heard a gunshot and saw Darren Calindris running away. Calindris is being charged with second-degree murder. Police say he and Gomez knew each other. And this morning, a community is calling for justice after a teenager was shot and killed by Park Police a week ago. DC News Now's Lex Wars is live at DC Police headquarters. And Lex, the family of the teen, they spoke at a vigil last night.
Yeah, Corey, that's right. And as MPD investigates this shooting, that family is calling for the police to release their body cam footage. Now, this shooting, involved Park police officers, and they shot and killed 17-year-old Delano Martin. Those officers were responding to a report of a stolen car. DC police were also responding to that call. Police reports say that there was a confrontation and the teen started to drive off with one officer in the car and another one being dragged. And that's when the police report says the officer in the car shot Martin. Now, police say that they did find a gun in the car, and the family is grappling to understand the situation.
I don't know how you're going to explain this one. This thing hurt. I'd rather my son been murdered on the street than murdered by a police officer.
Well, in addition to the body cam footage, Martin's family wants the Justice Department to take over the investigation. And right now, the investigation is being handled by DC Police Department's Internal Affairs Division. For Now Live in Washington, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
Thank you, Lex. Police have now identified a person hit and killed early Saturday morning. Now, this all happened just before 2 o'clock in the morning in Silver Spring. Police say Zalam Adamo was hit by a Jeep and a Lexus. He was walking on Columbia Pike near Hillwood Drive. Police say the driver of the Lexus remained on the scene. They also say the driver of the Jeep left the scene and later reported the accident at a police station. Investigators are still trying to figure out how this all happened. Police are also investigating a deadly crash involving a pedestrian in Prince George's County. This happened just before 1 o'clock yesterday morning on Annapolis Road. That is where officers found a man who was hit and killed. The victim has not been identified. Police say the driver is cooperating with their investigation. And the Montgomery County Department of Transportation is holding a video contest to get people off their phones while driving. It is the Heads Up, Phone Down contest. The video should promote pedestrian safety. The competition is for Montgomery County high school students. Prizes include a MacBook Air, Apple Watch, and gift cards. The last day to submit is this Friday.
A building that has been a staple in Arlington for more than 6 decades is closing its doors. County leaders say the Key Bridge Marriott on Lee Highway is going to be torn down. Now, it first opened back in 1959 and recently underwent renovations. Officials declared the abandoned building, though, unsafe because of the number of homeless people breaking into it.
It's unfortunate that the building wasn't able to be habitable for people. Obviously, it's a shelter there. There are a lot of places where homeless are taking shelter, and they're being forced out of those locations.
The county says it is working to find those kicked out of the building a safe place to go.
What did it sound like when the tornado was coming through?
A bunch of noise, a lot of dirt and stuff.
And how is your house?
Messed up really bad.
And people across central Mississippi picking up the pieces right now after deadly tornadoes tore through parts of the state. We do know at least 26 people in Mississippi and Alabama have died. The search and recovery efforts continue this morning. And you can see right here a satellite picture of that storm as it was developing, bringing destruction to the deep south. The National Weather Service rated it an EF4. That means the tornado had wind speeds between 166 and 200 miles per hour. Now, this is footage from inside of a school in northeast Mississippi. You can see the camera captures the moment the storm ripped apart the school ceiling. This is another video showing that same system affecting parts of Alabama. The National Weather Service reporting lightning and ping pong ball sized hail. President Biden announcing a state of emergency for Mississippi. FEMA also announcing residents in certain counties can call their insurance providers for assistance. They say it is important for people to come together after the disaster.
There's a lot of heartache and a lot of sadness at this time, but I think seeing the community come together, seeing the people come from various areas to pitch in to help is encouraging.
I would like to ask the community to continue to pray and to give all they have, whether it's food, clothing, but most of all, prayer.
The governor visited Rolling Fork asking for donations.
We're learning more about the chocolate factory explosion in Pennsylvania. This video from a TV station's weather camera shows the moment it happened at R.M. Palmer plant in West Reading. Now, officials say 7 people died in that blast. Nearly 10 others were injured. It happened Friday night. The city's police chief says first responders are still recovering bodies.
This evening, search and rescue teams have located 2 more individuals at the Arm and Palmer site. We do believe them to be the remaining presumptive missing individuals. We will keep you up to date on the progress. Our thoughts and prayers remain with the families.
Right now, the cause of the explosion is still under investigation.
Your time right now is 6:09 this morning. 2 people were shot at a Sikh temple in California. The Sacramento County Sheriff's Office says the shooting happened yesterday afternoon. The Sheriff's Office spokesperson said the shooting is not related to a hate crime. They say it was a shootout between 2 men who knew each other. According to a social media post, thousands of people were attending a festival at the time.
One suspect during that fight shot a friend of the other suspect. And then once the suspect who didn't get shot gathered himself, he shot the original shooter, and then our second shooter ran off.
Officials do now confirm that second shooter who ran off has now been arrested. All right.